Hey Raja from Lebanon. All right, Lebanon, you're going back to the gulag of the Lebanon now with that spamming. Have you tried Chipotle? Yes. Chipotle? 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 Yeah, yeah, I have. All right, so we got 2 minutes left here. Hello and good morning, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful Asian session. And, and, and congratulations for everyone who followed me on Twitter and who got this gold cell with me. Congratulations, right? So I'll wait for people to say, hey, the trades are faked. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that all day. To wait and see people say that's a fake trade. It's proper analysis, proper breakdowns, proper executions, proper holding trades, right? And that's what I do every day. Every day, just pinpoint volume during pre-London, London Open, let it run to the pre-New York. That's it. And look where I closed. The reason why I closed the trade right here is because we had a rejection here previously. So I didn't know whether we're gonna break through this or we're gonna, jump above here. I have no Twitter and took the sell. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You're the smartest one of them all then. Huge profits on gold. You explained it all. Thank you. Looks like pound yen continued to push up over here as well. Pound yen pulled up really nice. Look, we had resistance here. We're probably coming up to a rejection area right here. So this whole area here to the left hand side on pound, this is the rejection area. I took 10 pips from where you closed full. Oh, wow. Yeah, man, this was just crazy. I could have let this one run. I could have let 100 lots run more, but it was Friday. So I wanted to be a little safe. So that's a close right there. I got same entry with you breaking the previous 1 hour lows, but I don't left the rest run, but secure all. It's Friday. Oh, thank you. Amazing. That's still good. But when you're closing full, let 0.01 run. Just let 0.01 run so that you can gain confidence in letting positions run. That was not the screen, but left position open. Very nice. Can you take a look at this chart? Okay, so it's a Friday. Not really going to be focusing on any trade here for the New York session because, we got to stay disciplined. The only thing I can see on, let's say if someone really wants to go at the market, the one thing that you need to identify is to maybe focus on now is probably going to be wait for a retest on pound yen to continue up because, hey, trend is bullish here. We broke out of this pretty wild consolidation. So I think it's going to be in your best interest on pound yen to do a retest to continue up. Will you place trade today? No. So gold as well, the same thing on gold. If you really want to get into gold, wait for it to retrace and then go down. But obviously, the big move has already happened. The big move has already happened. People who had to make money, who had to execute and call it a day, they already did their part. The trade is gone. Mr. Wahid said it right. The the Yeah, the trade is gone. Finally letting a runner run, and I'm holding a nice profit on gold sales from 1760. Thank you for teaching us to just do and try. Congratulations, Captain Baldy. Very, very, very nice. Congratulations. Letting runners run, you just need to gain thoughts on Q banks. I don't know. We're trying to get a boxing match set up. Pre-London gives good trades last 2 weeks. Yes. I love your new videos. I think I got now. Thank you only trading gold and GG now as they give the best returns. Awesome. How much you made today? It's right here on the screen. Almost 45,000, but didn't make 45. Increased volatility expected at 10 a.m. NY time. Powell is speaking at Jackson Hole. But you know what? Who cares about Jackson Hole? I don't care about Jackson Hole. I'm not gonna let some Jackson Hole, jeopardize my Friday and jeopardize my gains. I'm not gonna do that, because I'm not gonna wait around for Jackson to say something. No. My day is going to end 2 hours before Jackson tries to say something. Can you send me 10K Bitcoin? I need money for an Forex account. Awesome. Yeah. When price comes to your entry, why didn't you close? Because my stop was up over here. That's why I didn't close. And since it was Friday, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to risk maybe 10, 12,000. To see if I can make more. It's a Friday. I already did pretty well for this week. So, broke the whole trade down on my Twitter. So if you guys have Twitter, or if you don't have Twitter, go sign up to Twitter right now and follow me on Twittergram. Twitter. Oh, this thing is still running. This is my Twitter right here, Raja Banks. 8,000 followers right here. See this? We go down and this is where I entered the trade. Exactly, this is where 3 hours ago. I entered the trade, I made a video, and then I was like, hey, you know what? We're just gonna let it run. And then it was right here. 1749 is TP for this week to close with a bearish move. 1749. And that's exactly what happened. And then I was bored. I posted my FX book right here and secured 100 lots at 1752 and then closed everything at 1749. 1749 right here. I executed a 500 lot on gold. You should have posted some in the group. No. Because you guys already know how to trade. You guys have the database. You guys have everything, But what my ideology is, what I stand behind, is to show people the right way by not giving out too much. So that's why Twitter. I'm way more active on Twitter. Yeah. Join Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. Very active. Most of my pre-London trades, I call them out on Twitter. What do you think is better, TradeZilla or MyFXBook? I don't know. I only use MyFXBook. I don't even use MyFXBook. I just have it there so that when someone says, oh, where's your MyFXBook? And I'm like, oh, here it is. All right. Oh, all right. Close this. Yeah. Oh, wow. Spam over here. All right. People are so stupid. So stupid. I hope you never become like me. Never, ever, ever become like me. I hope you fail and miserably. That's what I hope now. Sir, you put on my QL5. I don't know what that is. I didn't put on any my QL5. Ideal account size for 100 plus lots. Maybe a $250,000, over $250,000, 250,000. That's going to be ideal. Can you give me mod? I will clean the spam for you. No, actually on the weekend I'm going to make some settings where people can't spam. And wow, gold is still pushing down. I think so. If you look in the weekly, weekly is about to turn bearish. Looking at the daily, daily broke the low here. It's pushing down now. I wouldn't be surprised if gold comes all the way down towards 1744. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Why you don't enter when previous 1 hour candle break? Because I already took my trade, man. Can't you guys see? Look at the screen. Please show how could I have entered on GJ. How could you have entered on GJ? Okay, let's talk a look about that over here. How could you have taken a trade on pound yen? Okay, so let's break this down over here together. So basically, before price moved up, we were obviously consolidating, right? So we got to create a plan first. And the plan is going to be, where will price go if we break below the support? Obviously, price is going to continue down towards 169.40. And where will price go if we break resistance, right? So before this price moved up, this was resistance right here, right? This was your resistance area. Now we got to take a look at which candle actually broke above that resistance around 161.700. And this is 9, 10, 11. This is after London Open. So London Open is usually when there's a lot of volume. Pre-London, there was no Asian session, no volume at all. Pre-London, no volume at all. London Open, we start to break up here. So once we start to break above this resistance, price continued pushing up for about 34 more pips, right? So let's take a look to the left-hand side and see what do we see to the left-hand side. So to the left-hand side, this is a possible, a wick fill. So if you look on the high time frames, that's the wick fill you're going to see, especially on the daily here. The analysis we sent in a Slack group, that's what you're going to see there. Now, about execution, what I think is a great execution, since on the 30-minute you just see one straight candle moving up, so obviously you don't know where to enter, because your stop is going to be what, like 18 some pips. But if you go to the 15-minute time frame, I think this was the perfect entry, because the 15-minute came down, retested this area, and once this 15-minute candle broke above the previous candle's high, having stopped right here, 13 pips, I think that would have been a pretty good entry, right? So now we got to take a look at the 5-minute. Now, if someone says, "Oh, Raja, you said don't look at the 5-minute," it's not about looking at the 5 minutes. It's about looking to see, did this 15-minute candle move up first, or did it move down first, right? That's what we're going to take a look at here. So this is 9:15. Looking at, so 9:10, we moved up. And then this is the new candle started. It moved down first and then broke the high. So that would make sense. Price moved down, broke above the high. I think that would have been your entry right there. But at the same time, an inexperienced trader could say, "Oh, well, what about this resistance to the left-hand side, Mr. Raja? What about this resistance right here? Doesn't it matter? Shouldn't we be afraid of taking a buy like this?" No, because we were ranging for a lot of hours right here, right? So when price breaks above a zone, and if you have a higher target, let's say at 162, 140, which is actually 40 pips away, then you're saying that, okay, even though we have a resistance to the left-hand side, I'm going to trust volume to continue driving price through those zones. Because you got to understand this one thing. The only way price is going to break through zones is going to be when there's volume in the market, right? When there's volume in the market. GJ looked like a hard trade to take because so many resistances. Yeah, basically. Have you ever thought of trading the 1-minute chart? No. Please, I'm new. Which time frame you're using? Please leave the stream. Why can't you see the time frame I'm using? Don't you have MetaTrader? Brother, what's going on over here, man? It's Friday the day when... Come on, man. Shit. Hey, Raja, it's my last day at my job today. Oh, very nice. Looking forward to the weekend. Please guide. I lost my lots as trade goes against me. I lose less than 10 pips on every trade. But in this process, I keep adding small losses and make that big one. Well, maybe don't overtrade. Don't overtrade. Just imagine that those are the people that can vote. Yeah. Yeah, it's scary, man. If you can't read the screen, you can't see what time frame this is, and you have the right to vote. Wow, that's some scary stuff, man. Very scary stuff. How to join the Slack group? Read description. 1st of September, the intake is going to be open. Can you see my comment? That's the one you sent. Just imagine. Can you see my comment? He was new. Hey Raja, is the core PC index going to move markets heavily? No. No, sir, it won't. Why? Because I've seen it doesn't really move price that much. This Monday, the pre-market data was very, very negative, so gold needs to go up, but it kept going down to a lot of resistance. That's correct. That's why price action is king. You have to focus on price action. Let's take a look at this pre-market data over here as well. Let's just take a look. Let's give it a look-see right here. Is it positive? Is it negative? It's negative. Is it enough negative that we can say that, oh, man, it's negative. Gold is falling. Time to take a buy so we can correct the move. Nope, not that negative. To me, it's going to be very negative if these numbers are like 150. Then I'm going to say, oh yeah, they're very negative. Or they're like green 150 and above. Other than that, nah. Hey Rajabhai, what's the difference between your prop firm and the other prop firm? The big difference is that live traders, you guys get a salary. What does free margin mean when you execute a trade? Free margin is an excuse for you to finish it. Can explain your subscription goal lunch session. Actually, I explained it on my Twitter, but I haven't really explained it on the stream here. And I guess let's just explain that here now. That what made me take this sell. All right. So this was our resistance right here, and we had to break this resistance for price to possibly, excuse me. Yeah, so we needed to break above 1758 for price to move up, right? Did we break above this area? I don't think so. We didn't break above. My lawyer sent me an invoice for some $5,000 for some reason. Yeah, right. So we had to, break above this area to go up, but whatever. We didn't break above. We didn't go down. Now, what made me take this sell? Now, looking at the 1 hour time frame. Oh, first of all, this was based off of the weekly, right? I was looking at the weekly, and weekly was pushing up. So I was like, okay. Oh, by the way, all these arrows you see right here, these are all the trades taken on this account. All the trades taken on this account, right? So the idea was that, okay, weekly can go bearish on the daily as well. Okay, let me just do a little full breakdown over here. Now, for this, the way how I made 45,000 in this one trade on a 125 lot, we need to take a look at the weekly time frame first, right? Now, if you look at this weekly, there was a support. There was a resistance on the weekly, support here on the weekly, and then this weekly candle came up, and then we rejected, right? Now, keep this in your mind. Keep this picture in your mind. Now, in the morning, I looked at the daily time frame, right? I looked at the daily, and this is what the daily was doing. Daily was doing something, the same thing as the weekly. Daily support, candle came here, and I was like, okay, what's the probability we're going to reject this area and then continue pushing down? That's what my whole thought was, that, okay, the bias, I think, could be bearish. So I just need to look for some confirmations that's going to tell me that price is going to go down. So I was favoring sells, right? So I jumped down to the 4 hour time frame. All right, let's remove this here again. I guess we can't remove it. Okay, remove this right here. Right? So, okay, let's jump down to the 1 hour time frame. So I jumped down to the 1 hour time frame. And I'm like, okay, if the sells don't work out, what will tell me that price is going to go up? A break above this resistance will tell me that price would go up. I'm like, okay, perfect. Now, so I was still focusing on sells. When price actually came up towards 1758, I started to think about buys, but I wanted the candle to close above this area. Next, what happened was, so if you look at this time, this is 7 a.m. server time, 789. This is like pre-London, right? And pre-London, again, There's a lot of volume, price moves a lot of volume, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Right? So this candle right here retested this area, didn't break above, so I can take a buy, but it closed with a huge rejection and a bearish candle. So then I started to think that, okay, if we're closing with a bearish candle, if this next candle breaks the low right here, what's the probability that pre-London volume can push price all the way down towards this support, 1752, 26, 27 pips away? That was the whole idea. That what's the probability we can continue pushing down towards 1752? And that's where I took the trade. Price broke the low. I took a sell. Stop was around 18, 15, 18 pips. And I let the trade run. I kept updating people on Twitter. Price came down towards here. Candle closed like this. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this could be one of those pre-London trades that run for a long time. So I'm just going to let it run. So I put my stops at break even and then I let it run. And it ran right over here. Candle closed like this. When this candle closed like a weak bearish candle, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe we may retrace, right? So I closed 100 lots and then I let 25 lots run. And those 25 lots ran for another 30 pips down over here. That was the whole idea why I took this trade. And when I looked at the daily, I'm like, okay, you know what? That idea, based off of the weekly, was correct. So I made a great decision. So you see what went into that? There was a lot of things that went into that. A lot of things, like a lot of planning, and then obviously execution. And after execution, it's easy. After execution, it's easy. You just gotta let it run then at that point. What do you mean about PCI? Nothing. Why the USD was red from 3 days? No idea. Very good analysis. Thank you. Me and a random person from my group versus you and controller. What do you say? No thanks. No thanks. Dave teaches FX. I'm good. I don't do challenges. I think it's a waste of time for me to do challenges. How did you only walk away with 45,000? Shouldn't you have gotten what are you even talking about, iPhone? Don't you see these positions close right here and right here? Bro, it's Friday. It's not middle of the week. It's Friday. Pay attention. What are you doing? Forget about it. iPhone. Forget about it. About your firm, does that mean no profit sharing but salary? There is profit sharing, but also there's going to be salary. Brother, I closed 100 lots right here. I don't know if you can see this or not, or your eyes are closed, but and then I let 25 lots run down till here. Don't worry about the money I made or I could have made. Worry about how could you have taken the trade. That's the most important thing. You guys worry too much about what would have been and what would not have been. Worry about how you could have taken the trade. This is educational content. No one does this. No one does this, so don't abuse it. This is very, very incredible educational content. It's Black Friday, okay? Are you using real account or demo account? It's a very, very real account in Dominion Markets. I'm paying you to respond about your product and you just ignore me. Your magic keys just stopped to work. Well, you can pay me even more, but you have to send an email to Magic Keys. Can I have the website link for your firm? Not right now. Thoughts on synthetics? I don't know. I took buys on gold when bullish candle created before your trade. Was it good buys? No. Buys above 1759 would have been much better because there was clean candles above that area to go up. I took a sell on gold. Oh, very nice. 2 months and I've learned a lot from you. Oh, wow. Thank you. I should start charging you guys now in YouTube. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart is sent by Mr. Pigeon Man. Oh, wow, man. Wow. Talk about forcing a trade. Talk about not telling yourself that you've missed the big boy trade. Talk about, man, if you can understand, this is very, very important. This goes for everybody, right? Even though you can win this trade, perfect, no problem, no harm done. But at the same time, you need to be able to tell yourself that, hey, I missed the big boy trade, so I'm not going to take the little man trade. This is a little man trade right here. This is like you're trying to catch basically garbage. This is like, you know, after a restaurant is closed and you go to the dumpster after the restaurant is closed to see if there's any food left. That's what this trade is right here. And sometimes you may find a good old Big Mac to fill you right up, but other times price may come up and hit your stop loss, right? So that's a late entry. Very late entry. Very late entry. I don't miss the big boy trade. I got 20 pips from it. This other trade is, I don't know, bad as you said. No, man. So he already took the big trade, took 20 pips, and now he's going to the garbage can to see if he can find food. This is why you guys, this is where you need to be disciplined. You already made 20 pips. Why you got to risk those 20 pips? Don't risk those 20 pips, pigeon man. Be like a pigeon. A pigeon does, what a pigeon does is, if you notice, pigeon eats some more, looks left, right, eats, then flies away. And then it never comes back to that same spot. Never. Well, I mean, during that day, it will never come back to the same spot. And then he looks for another spot, even if that spot is like, you know, like a meter away or whatnot. So again, you may miss this trade, but it's bad discipline. Very bad discipline. I have $420 in commission. Can I use that and complete the rest with my card to get market fluidity? No. What do you think this is? Layaway store? You think we do layaway? Here's $10, man. Keep this $10 and let me be back with more money. No, you can't. Stop teaching the gulag for free. They should take the market fluidity intake. Yeah, I think we should do that. You should record your London session trade to see if you hold your trades over the long run. No, I don't have much time and energy to do that. The only time I want to be in front of my computer is early in the morning, right? And during this time. Other than that, no way. No way. Thanks for posting what you do. Fully transparent. Keep being the real OG. You're doing wonderful things. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Is it safe to deposit $5 million with a broker, or is there a better alternative? Say I want to start capital management business. Brother, Mr. Bright Osisiogu. Mr. Bright Osisiogu. I will like to bet that you don't have 5 million ready to go at this point. Someone can say that, you know, but hey, man, no. You don't have 5 million to go at this point right now. Is it okay to take a trade when the current 30-minute candle broke the previous 30-minute candle as the left is clean? What did I just talk about? I just talked about just that. Do you ever do your analysis on iPhone in London session, or do you ever do it on PC? My phone. If it's tough, then I look at the PC. But mostly I know the levels price has to break. Like I'm always looking at the charts every 30 minutes to see how the 30-minute candle is closing, especially when it's closer to London Open and pre-London. What do you mean you don't have the time? All you need is to record, trade live, and take another live as you close. Nah, I'm good, man. I don't want to do that thing. Cut off the streams. They're not good for business. You have time to post on Twitter? Yeah, man. I'll do. Oh, Jonathan Rajkumar. Okay, yeah, that's a troll right there. We know Jonathan Rajkumar. But look at the spread on gold, like 1 pip over here. In start, how much time you gave to charts? In the start, I would give maybe 10 to 11 hours to the charts. Yeah, 10 to 11 hours in the start. And I found out that that wasn't a good idea. What time frame do you consider as pre-London and pre-New York? Pre-London is before London Open. Pre-New York is before New York Open. just record the screen and blah blah blah. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. No, never, never, ever, ever is that happening. Never. Where do you think I can start? Learn about trading the proper way. This channel right here is where you can learn. You're going to do good because it's bullshit. Roger, hater. No, man, no. I don't have anyone to validate. I don't come to social media just for validation. I don't even post these things on Instagram anymore. We have the most following. I don't. I make great money. Actually, I make fuck you money. That's what I make. Education is great money, good money. Broker is okay money, but trading, the what I pull from trading is fuck you money. That's what I pull from trading. I can do whatever I want with this money I make from trading. Instagram banned me. No, I'm still there. Can you explain why you take a sell last night? Yes, already did the breakdown earlier on in the stream. How much you made this month? Way too much to, well over my means. If you left social media scene, would you be concerned? I wouldn't be concerned at all. Wouldn't be concerned at all. I think the reason I started Twitter was to really challenge myself to see if I can grow on another platform. That's the reason I started Twitter. To see if I can grow on another platform. And man, so far it's growing pretty nicely. And honestly, like Twitter, where I can just post my thoughts just as they come to me. What you look on gold and news, brother? Gold and news, no idea. On gold, I would maybe like to see some sort of a retracement towards 1750 and then continue on to push down. Challenge myself, you have a YouTube following of 100,000. Yeah, it's amazing, right? Actually, 173,000. It's amazing, isn't it? 173,000. If you look at it this way, right? If you look at it this way, the new, oh no, I'm not gonna record it, Forex. I don't know what your name is. I'm not gonna record it, because hey, I'm not gonna record it. I have no boss in life. I have two bosses in life, actually. I have two bosses in life, and only those two people can judge my character. They can judge my credibility, and they can say whatever they want to me. Only two people in my life. My mother and my father. That's it. Only two people. My mother and my father. No, not even Bobby. No. Only my mother and my father. And I don't need a third mother or father in my life. Yeah. That's it. You meet me in person, you're gonna know what type of man I am. We pay you by brokerage course fees, getting paid by us. Jonathan Raj Kumar. All right. Yeah, he's trolling, whatever. I gotta show this clip to. I mean, took the same trade. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be better for price to retrace some gold to continue now. But, we'll see. Do you have family, wife, kids? Yeah, I got lots of kids. I got almost 2,000 kids over here. You're not going to go to Rome and take some trades as, where are you from, teacher? I'm actually from multiple countries at this point. I've seen a lot of people criticizing your trades that in a session trade and a second says company do works. Yes, it does work. It works all the time. The only things, those things only work if you really, really, really put your mind to it. Why don't you make magic keys to answer the same questions to the gulag? Why don't I make magic keys to answer the same questions? What does that mean? And these broke the wicks. That's true. TP scenario. Oh, very well done. Very, very nice. Amazing. Very nice. All right, see over here. Do we have good trade opportunities if you only do NY session? Absolutely. Absolutely, yes, you do. NY session has a lot of volume, lots and lots and lots of volume. What normally happens is, like, you know, if you have a volume at around, like, you know, let's say pre-London to London Open, and if price consolidates during pre-New York, then there's a very, very good possibility that there's going to be volume at NY Open. Let's see over here. Do you have bro? Do I have bro? Do I have a bro? Sure. Did you take the gold trader because setup was much cleaner compared to GJ? Yeah, I was just focusing on gold. I wasn't focusing on pound yen at all. Good evening. Let's make a short video on how to take pre-London trades. Already did. Check my Twitter. How do I make $950 account, $9 million account? How do you make a $959 million? No idea. Full margin, yeah, probably full margin gang, and then probably hodl it. Do hedge fund traders use CFD brokers? No, they don't. They have their own liquidity. I found and downloaded a video for you. It's price action. Oh, very nice. I see Twitter 2 accounts. Well, there's only one account. It's called Raja Banks. What percentage of people can turn a 1K account into a million? Maybe 0.01%. Start a course on Forex would be a new challenge. Yeah, I think so. I think so. It's the most sought after thing right now. I found and downloaded a video. Okay, I think gold bounced at 1736. You know, we may bounce at 1743. Who knows? Let's take a look at pound yen over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Pound yen is doing some retracements here now. Coming down, make support, and go up. What do you think about the guy on Reddit that posted an Excel sheet of all the trades taken on live stream, shows the net loss of 2021 May? I don't know that guy, and I don't know the Excel sheet. 2021 May. Let's take a look over here. 2021 May. All right. Let's see here. This is May, right? 2021 May. Oh, wow. There's a lot of trades right here. Oh. Yeah, we only got to take a look at 2021 May. So this will also go back 2021 May. Made 150,000. And you can see the lot sizes here too, right? I mean, there was this one trade, 60 pips here, 10 lots. You know, nothing crazy. This was another big one here. But other than that, you know, it was just regular trading. Did a withdrawal right here. 5 lots. See that? 5 lots. Yeah, so pretty small lots over here. 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. People can make whatever assumptions they want, man. People make assumptions about Trump, Bill Gates, Elon Musk all the time. All the time. I already saw your message, Rakesh. Anyone family approach you to teach them Forex? They have approached me. My family members, sometimes they do approach me for me to teach them Forex. I tell them to go get the mentorship intake. Or no, I tell them go to babypips.com. I tell them go to babypips.com, read babypips.com, and then go to my YouTube channel and then do that. And 90% of the time, they don't even go through babypips.com and they never message me after that. So 5% of profitable traders don't ever dare to cross 1 million. 5% of profitable traders do cross that amount. Remember when you used 0.5 and 1 loss per month show good profit from those lots as possible? Yes, I did. I do remember that. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is US 30. What do you think right over here? I think it's broke support, 25 TP 60 pips. What do you think? I think it's great. You know, as long as this candle stays below 33,180, I think it's still great. I want to start a hedge fund. Any advice? You want to start a hedge fund? This is what I would do, honestly. This is what I would do. How to start a hedge fund. This is what I would do. Yeah, and I would just follow this, and then I would start a hedge fund. Just Google. Will you teach your kids to trade? Probably not. What is a hedge fund? Where your funds are hedged. What made you increase lot size? Increase lot from 100 to 125? I don't know. Just felt confidence. What's the possibility for a fake out on pound yen in your opinion is most likely premium? I don't know. Define fake out. What do you think is going to be? A fake out is going to be if price closes below 161,700. So what's your plan? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to take a sell below 161,700? Are you trying to take a buy at a rejection at 161,700? Like, what's your plan? I'm curious why I do not teach your kids trade. What encourage them to do? I don't know. I just want them to do whatever they want to do. Do you risk a certain percentage of your account when you trade, or just lot size? Certain percentage. Probably look at like around 1%. You know, something 0.5%, 1%. Now my account size is way bigger, so I look at like, you know, not wanting to risk more than 1%. You know, sometimes I do go up to like maximum 2%, but normally stays at like 1%, less than 1%. Someone told me tough questions. There's no tough questions at all. You know, this is people who don't think making a lot of money is possible. If the previous candle closed weak bullish and the next candle broke the low, would you take a sell? I wouldn't take a sell. I wouldn't, you know, because this is like 20 pip range over here. Thousands lots incoming. Yes, we will see. When do you check chart for Asian or London? Asian session, I don't really trade Asian sessions sometimes, very seldom. But London, mostly, I try to do analysis after Asian Open to see how pre-London may work or London may work. What made you want to become more conservative risk as the account grew? I don't know. You know, it's a lot of money, man. It was a lot of money. That's why. Would you take a sell in GJ? No, I wouldn't take a sell in GJ because the trend is up. Because we broke above this resistance, so the trend is up. So you need price to come down, create support, and then go up. That's what you want to do. Sir, my country does not accept PayPal payment. Is any other means payment? No, sorry, that's the only way. What's the highest lot size you can use? Maybe I know we can use up to 400 lots. We're trying to get liquidity to use up to 500 maximum. So, but 400 is still good to go. How is your new Rolex going? Very nice. I actually bought 3. So both are new. 3 are new. I took 50% on my account within 2 months. Now I lost 10%. Well, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good, mate. When it's okay to enter before 30-minute close. When it's okay, it's basically when you're trying to see When a candle is closing above this resistance and there's still wicks to the left inside, then I think it's a good idea. Those forex scammers who pretend to be a professional trader when they're not actually make a lot of money. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Like a lot of people send those guys like 5,000 in crypto, 4,000 in crypto, and then they realize that, oh shit, maybe shouldn't have done that. Best time frame for support resistance. 30-minute time frame. 30-minute. 1 hour still good. Is GJ not rejecting from a resistance and possible to go down? No. Not right now. It could, but what's your plan? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to take buys or are you trying to take sells? Baja ranks. How much are you in profit? Around $4. $4. If I'm a consistent gold trader, can I go over trading US options? Will it be a good decision? Yes. I don't know. Actually, what, options? I don't know. I don't know much about options. Can you explain a little bit about volume and how can we use volume to our advantage? Yeah, man, all the time. When price moves with a lot of volume, that's when money is made. That's when we break zones. That's when we break levels here. Waqar Zaga wants to become the Prime Minister of Pakistan and sell his bitcoins to help the country. Yeah, sure. Sure, he wants to help the country and sell his bitcoin. Sure. Sure that's gonna happen. Can we take bullish breakout with a candle without a wick above? No. Habib, man, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Yeah, I can't. I don't know who he is. What do you think about this trade I took? Let's take a look over here. Let's take a look at this chart right here. This is, I think it's a great trade. This is a trade I took yesterday. Yeah, it's a very good trade. The same trade I took yesterday. Same trade, right here. 30-minute time frame. Yeah, right here. Same trade I took yesterday. Very nice. I want to make enough money in one day to pay off my bills for the next 3 months, which would be 3,600. Then I will quit my job, and of course, I have to be consistent about trader. Yeah, man, for sure. What I did was, here's what I did in the beginning, and here's what you need to do in the beginning. In the beginning, you need to say that, okay, how much are your bills, right? How much are you paying a month to just get by? Your phone bill, credit card bill, car payment, gas bill, whatever that is, right? What's that amount that comes out every month? How much are your bills, right? Do that. Then take a small bill. Let's say you take a phone bill. Your phone bill is like, $40, $50. Some countries is more or less, but we'll go with an average rate of, let's say, like $60, $70. You're like, okay, you know what? And now your account is like $1,000. So all you got to do is to withdraw $60 to $70 every month, and that's gonna go towards your phone bill. Just do that. Do that for 2 months, 3 months, and trust me, man, making or withdrawing at least $100 from $1,000 account is easy. It's very, very easy. Just do that. Small bill, $70, $80, withdraw that from your account, put that towards your bill. Do this for like 4 months, 5 months, and then a point comes where you're like, okay, you know what? I'm actually withdrawing maybe $150, or $200. So now what happens is slowly you start allocating these small withdrawals to different bills you have. So once all your bills in the next 6-7 months are covered, from your withdrawals you're getting, the only big bills going to be left is your either your mortgage or rent, right? Either you rent your home or you mortgage your house. That's about it. And once you get to the point where you withdraw your whole rent or your whole mortgage from trading, maybe this may happen by the next, like, 8th month or the 9th month. That's it. It's game over. That's it. It's wonderful. Game over after that. Then you have enough confidence and enough discipline to continue trading. That's what I did. And man, trust me, once I withdrew 4,000 hit my account. My biggest withdrawal was $4,000. I remember my account was at 16,000, my bank account. I woke up and my account went to 21,000 something. 21,000 something. And I'm like, holy shit. 4,000 came just like that. And I remember I traded 2 weeks and I made almost like 5,600. So I withdrew 4,000. I'm like, man, this has to feel real. A lot of you people, you guys trade, but you don't withdraw. You make money, you make profits, but you don't withdraw. If you don't withdraw, how's that going to feel real? So once that felt real, automatically 2,000 went to rent. $2,000. It went to rent. It went to rent, and that was it. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? This is amazing. This is amazing. Took like 9 months, 10 months, but it happened. Even ICT gave the same advice. Yeah, he actually took this advice from me. Kevin. Looks like someone shared the Zoom link to these freaks. If you don't like what Raja does for us, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. If the current 30-minute candle gold candle close the next one breaks the top wick, will it make sense to buy? No, I don't know. I don't want to influence anyone into a trade that they may or may not want to take, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you think you will break your record of this month? I think this was this May earlier. I don't know. I think I've already surpassed that, and my wallet wouldn't accept any more withdrawals in a short amount of time. Where's this thing? See, man, I'm new. What are all the pairs to be looked at as beginners? Gold and well, I look at gold and pound yen. That's what I do. I only look at gold and pound yen, to be honest. Thank you, Raja. I'm starting to do that starting next month. Yes, Christine, do that. It works all the time. All the time. I'm new. Okay. You don't care about fundamentals? No. Only price action. Only price action. Price action, price action, price action. Due to your taxes in Dubai, I haven't even made any money in Dubai. I remember Uncle Ted would post him making 3 million in a month. Do you remember? Yeah. I've met Ted in person, and when you meet someone whose mental abilities are levels above you, you can just feel it. Super smart, super sharp guy. Like once you meet him, super smart guy, super sharp. I mean, it's just incredible. It's incredible. And man, like if you guys think he does well, some of his friends, holy shit. There's one guy, they do like almost, their return is like almost 8 million a month, and it's not even in trading. It's some wholesale business they do. 8 million a month, so man, you guys think me making 500,000 or 600,000 is a lot of money? Man, people make way lots of money. He acts like a child in Slack. Everyone's a child in Slack, like everyone's a child at heart. Money doesn't make you like, move a certain way or say certain things. No, it's I think we're lucky that you get him in an unfiltered form. Otherwise, he doesn't even need to be there in the Slack. What does he has to gain from Slack? Just ask yourself this question. What does he gain from Slack? He doesn't even promote his brokerage on Slack. I mean, what is he? That's like my dad telling me I'm a fucking idiot. Well, used to tell me. He still tells me that I'm a fucking idiot. Hey, it's fine. Just closed 10 pips on gold. Need to recoup my losses for the week, calling it a day. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Today is my graduation day. Notice me. Hee hee. Hey, future 6 digits. I am noticing you. And why not future 7 digits, huh? Why not future 7 digits? Who are we talking about? Nothing. Do you think your strategy would work on US30? It would. It should. It could. Guys, Drew is that same troll. Don't worry about him. He's that same troll. He just keeps changing names. But I'm gonna find out, Drew, who you are. Inshallah, one day I'll find out, and then you will never be able to come into the Zoom, ever. All right, let's take a look at this theoretical question. All right, theoretically, pound yen, possible TP right here. Okay, we have some wicks here. Okay, if we will have a healthy bearish candle, so you're looking at sells on pound yen. What I would say is, let price create support. If you really want to sell, let price create support on pound yen, and once we break support, then take sells. Once we break support. As a trader, what should be your monthly return? I don't know,